proposal last day. Yes, good afternoon, everyone. Okay, last day, as I have marked it in the book, if I'm not wrong, page number 148 completed up to mine. Up to mine, isn't it? Page number 148 completed up to mine. The last word, dialogue of bloom of mine. Okay. Am I right? Would you please confirm me that yes, last day we completed up to page number 148? Do you please confirm me? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. So, yes, thank you. Now see the picture, Natalia and Lomov, page number 149. Now Natalia, actually the argument is continuing. He is telling Oxen Meadows is mine, and Natalia is telling it belongs to us. Now Natalia again, it's not true when Lomov told that it's mine. It's mine. No, Natalia, it's not true. I will prove it. I will send my mowers out to the meadows this very day. Yes, good afternoon, everyone. Mowers means the people who just cuts the grain, cuts that crops, you know. So Natalia is getting angry, and Natalia did not accept what Lomov demanded. And Natalia told, today I would send my mowers to that field, and they would cut the crops that is there in that field. Okay, I'm not going to accept what you are telling, that Natalia told to Lomov. Lomov, what? Lomov is getting surprised. What? No, there was a dispute there. He is demanding that the land belongs to him, and Natalia is telling that he would send mowers to that field. No, Natalia, my mowers will be there this very day. Natalia again told. No, farmers, yes, workers who works in that field. Okay, farmer means who works in that field. Though they don't have that field of their own, but they work in others' field. Okay, this is mowers. Now, Natalia told that the mowers will be there this very day. Now, Lomov, I will give it to them in the neck. Give it to them in the neck means I will make them escape from there. Means I will hit them. Give it to them in the neck means something like this. Means I would force them, and I will actually oblige them to come from there. No, Natalia, you dare? Natalia is getting, how dare you? Something like this. Now Lomov clutches his hurt. Oof. Oxen meadows are mine. You understand? Mine. Why clutches his hurt? Because we know Lomov, when Lomov gets excited, he suffers from palpitations. All these shortcomings Lomov is having. Now he started to suffer from palpitations. You know, and that is the reason that he clutches his hurt. Clutches means holds his hurt. And told Oxen meadows are mine. You understand? Mine again, he is telling. Now Natalia, please don't shout. Natalia is telling, please don't shout. You can shout yourself hoarse in your own house, but here I must ask you to restrain yourself. Natalia told that in this way that you were shouting in a hoarse, hoarse means in a rough voice. In rough voice, as you were shouting here, it's better you should do it at your house, you know. But here you should restrain yourself. Restrain means to restrict yourself. Now Lomov, if it wasn't, madam, for this awful, excruciating palpitation, if my whole inside wasn't upset, I would talk in a different way. Now Natalia, Lomov is telling, what? I have not done anything, because I am suffering from that excruciating palpitation. Excruciating means it's huge, huge. That I'm feeling this palpitation. Excruciating means huge palpitation, you know. And had I not suffered from palpitation, then and had I not been upset, because this was also Lomov's shortcomings, that time to time he used to get upset, you know. And Lomov was telling that had I not suffered from palpitation, had I not felt inwardly upset, then I would talk to you in a different way. Now, as Lomo was threatening to Natalia, I am not doing anything because I have been suffering from palpitations and I had become very upset. Had my condition was not like this, had I not been in that condition, then I would talk to you in a different way. Natalia, ours, Lomo, mine. Natalia, ours, Lomo, mine. Ours, mine, ours, mine. Now only fighting is remaining, and they should fight the way they are doing. Now enter Chubukov. When Chubukov heard what is going on there, because he had sent his daughter to talk to Lomov, and Lomov had come with a proposal of marriage, so there should be some romantic, feelings, there should be some romantic conversation, but in place of romantic conversation, what is going on? They are about to fight. That's why Chubukov came. And Chubukov heard the sound of that quarreling, and then, what's the matter? What are you shouting for? What for means why? What the matter? Now, actually Chubukov asked this to both Lomov and Natalia. What's the matter? Why are you shouting for? Natalia, Papa, please tell this gentleman who owns oxen meadows, we or he. Now, Natalia got a support in her side. And he asked Papa, means she was telling to her father, you tell to this gentleman. Here the word gentleman has been used ironically because Natalia did not want to tell Lomov a gentleman. So far Natalia had already insulted actually Lomov, but here he was telling, tell this gentleman means here she told actually ironically that you tell them. Now Natalia was imploring her father, just requesting her father, just you tell who owns oxen meadows or who is the owner of oxen meadows, whether it belongs to us or it belongs to him. Now Chubukov to Lomov, darling, the meadows are ours, Chubukov is telling with a very calm tone. Yes, meadows are ours. Now Lomov, but please, Stefanovich, how can they be yours? Lomov is now talking to Chubukov. How can they be yours? Do be a reasonable man. And so he is telling, as he is requesting, do be a reasonable man. Okay, there is no difference between be a reasonable man and do be a reasonable man. Actually, he is giving stress. Okay, sit down and please do sit down. The difference is giving stress. Lomov is getting more and more polite to Chubukov, and that is the reason. Do be a reasonable man. My aunt's grandmother gave the meadows for the temporary and free use of your grandfather's peasants. Now, Lomov had told that story that Lomov had already told to Natalia, and Lomov told to Chubukov that my aunt's grandmother gave the meadows for the free use, for the temporarily, not permanently, and free use of your grandfather's peasants. Peasant means farmer, we told it last day. The peasants used the land for 40 years and got accustomed to it as if it was their own. When it happened that, so Lomov told to Chubukov that Lomov actually reminded about that deal, and Lomov told that my aunt's grandmother had given this land to the peasants of your grandfather. Okay, and the peasant had used it for long 40 years. So this might be important for MCQ, that according to Lomov, for how many years the peasants of Chubukov's grandfather used oxen meadows for free. For 40 years, and Lomov told that as they have used for 40 years, so they had got into the habit, they got accustomed, means they got into the habit, and they were demanding that oxen meadows was there. In between it happened, ... means now cutting in means Chubukov did not allow Lomov to complete his sentence, and in between Chubukov told, excuse me, my precious, Chubukov is telling, excuse me, my precious, you forget just this, that the peasants didn't pay your grandmother and all that because the meadows were in dispute. Now Chubukov also knew this story, and Chubukov told, excuse me. Now let me tell you, yes, it's true that your aunt's grandfather had given this meadow for free use to the peasants of my grandfather, but the peasants did not pay anything to your grandmother. Why? Because there was a dispute about the ownership of the meadow, and so on, and that is the reason. And now everybody knows that they are ours. It means that you haven't seen the plan. Now, actually, Chubukov told this to Lomov, that it seems you have not seen the plan, you don't know anything about this, and it means that you have not seen the plan, and now everybody knows that they are ours. So Chubukov told, yes, there was a dispute about this, but now everybody knows that Opsan Meadows is ours. Now Lomov, I will prove to you that they are mine. Lomov told, no, I will prove to, Lomov had already told this to Natalia also, that I will prove it. Here Lomov told this to Chubukov also. I will prove to you they are mine. Chubukov, you wouldn't prove it, my darling. Chubukov, as if Chubukov was challenging Lomov. You couldn't prove it, my darling. Lomov, I shall. Now Lomov, as if he was demanding, I shall. Now Chubukov, dear one, why yell like this? Yell means shout. Dear one, why yell like this? You wouldn't prove anything just by yelling. Now Chubukov is telling that by shouting you cannot prove anything. I don't want anything of yours and I don't intend to give up what I have. Why should I? Now Chubukov is telling to Lomov that I don't want to take anything that belongs to you, and at the same time I don't want to give anything that belongs to you. That belongs to me. So why I should give it to you? And you know, my beloved, that I am, if you propose to go on arguing about it, I would much sooner give up the meadows to the peasants than to you. And Chubukov was threatening to Lomov that if you keep on arguing something like this, then I would give this meadow to my peasants rather than I would give to you. So there, Lomov, I don't understand. Here Chubukov was threatening, you know, if you keep on arguing, then I would give this, I will give this to my peasants. Now Lomov, I don't understand. How have you the right to give away somebody else's property? Now Lomov is asking to Chubukov. I don't understand that you are telling that you should give this to your farmers. Then who has given you the right that you would give this somebody else's property to your peasants? Now Chubukov, you may take it that way. You may take it that I know whether I have the right or not. Now Chubukov is telling, okay, you may think whether I am having the right or not. Because, young man, I am not used to be spoken to in that tone of voice, and so on. Now see, used to be spoken, I am not used to being spoken, means this is written in passive. This is written in passive. Now here, Chubukov told to Lomov that, young man, I am not accustomed that somebody would speak with such a loud voice to me. This is the meaning. I am not used to being spoken to it in that tone of voice, and so on. I, young man, am twice your age and ask you to speak to me without agitating yourself and all that. Now Chubukov was telling to Lomov that, see, my age is twice of your age, means my age is double of your age. I am so senior to you, and I am not accustomed, I don't have the habit to tolerate that other people would talk in such a way to me. So I am imploring you, I am requesting you, you must not be so much agitated, you must not be so much anxious about it, and you should behave in a calm, in a quiet manner. Now Lomov, no, you just think I am a fool and want to have me on. Lomov is already become very much excited, and he is not ready to listen what Chubukov is telling. He should think that Chubukov is going to be his would-be father-in-law, so he should keep it in mind. But Lomov, nothing is there in his mind, and he told, no, you just think I am a fool and want to have me on. Now Lomov told to Chubukov that you think I am a fool and you also want to make me a fool. You call my land yours, and then you want me to talk to you calmly and politely. Lomov is telling to Chubukov, oh, first thing that you are demanding that my land is yours, and then you also demand that I should talk to you calmly and politely. Good neighbors don't behave like that, Stephen Stefanovich, Lomov told. That good neighbors don't behave that, means in a roundabout way he wants to mean that you are not good neighbors. You are not a neighbor, you are a grabber. Now directly Lomov told this to Chubukov. He actually accused Chubukov that you are a grabber. Grabber means a person who snatches or who takes away others' land illegally. This is a grabber, you know, a person who takes others' land illegally. So here Chubukov charged, Lomov charged to Chubukov directly that you are a grabber. Lomov should think that to whom he is telling he is going to be, his would-be father-in-law is going to be his father-in-law, but still he did not remember everything. Chubukov, what's that? What did you say? Chubukov is getting angry because Chubukov had been told as grabber. Grabber means who actually snatches or takes away land from others illegally. Chubukov is getting angry, and being angry he is telling, what's that? What did you say? Natalia, Papa, send the mowers out to the meadows at once. Now, again, Natalia told, as if Natalia was requesting her father, you just send the mowers, send the people the land so that they could cut the crops. What did you say? Chubukov is still asking to Lomov. What did you say? No, Natalia, oxen meadows are ours, and I shall not give them up, shall not give them up, shall not give them up. Thrice. Natalia, in front of her father, she is telling to Lomov, oxen meadows are ours, and I shall not give them up, I shall not give them up. Give them means to leave. Now Chubukov, Lomov, we will see, as Chubukov is also threatening, we will see. I will have the matter taken to court, and then I will show you. Chubukov, Lomov told to Natalia, okay, I would take this matter to the court. Means I am going to launch a case against these, and I will take this to the court, and then I will show. Chubukov, to court? You can take it to court and all that. Chubukov is telling, yes, you can take it to the court, and you can do anything. You can. I know you. You are just on the lookout for a chance to go to the court and all that. Chubukov told, yes, I know you, Lomov. That you are on a lookout means always you remain in the chance. You always search for a chance. And whenever you get a chance, you always go to the court against us. You do anything, whatever you want. You pettifogger. Pettifogger means it denotes to a low-level lawyer who deals with very pretty cases, very trivial cases. Okay, pettifogger means to a lawyer who is not experienced, who is not very skillful, who deals with very pretty cases. So here Chubukov told this to Lomov, you pettifogger. All your people were like that, all of them, Chubukov is telling, all of them, means he is telling to his forefathers as well. But all the people in the Lomov's family are like these. Now Lomov, never mind about my people. Lomov is getting angry. Whatever you want to tell, you can tell to me, but don't take the name of my forefathers. The Lomovs have all been honorable people, and not one has even been tried for embellishment like your grandfather. Now, Chubukov is telling now, what should I say? They were insulting to each other, and now all the secrets about their families, about the past histories, they are now starting to come out. Now, Lomov told that all the Lomovs have been honorable people, and they are not, has been ever tried for embellishment. What is embellishment? Embellishment means forgery. Means in Bengali this is known as tochrup kora, forgery. Means making illegal money, something like this, or taking money illegally, like your grandfather. So Lomov told Chubukov that your grandfather tried for embellishment, tried for doing forgery, and none in my family were not like this. Chubukov, you Lomovs have been lunacy in your family, all of you. Chubukov told, you Lomovs means all your forefathers, they were lunacy. You are all lunatic people. You are mad. You are crazy. You know, lunacy means mad people. Now Lomov told this to Chubukov. Sorry, Chubukov told this to Lomov. Chubukov told this to Lomov. You all Lomovs are mad people. You are all crazy people. No, Natalia, all. Natalia also supported her father. Yes, all. You all are mad. All your family members are mad. Now Chubukov, your grandfather was a drunkard. Now Chubukov was telling this to Lomov. Your grandfather was a drunkard, and your younger aunt, Nastasia Mihailovna, ran away with an architect and so on. Oof. Now all these history, the bad name of families, these are, getting out. Now Chubukov told, your grandfather was a drunkard, your younger aunt, Nastasia Mihailovna, she had eloped with an architect. Despite your uncle, despite married to your uncle, she had eloped, she had ran away with an architect. You are telling that Lomovs were so honorable? Chubukov accused this to Lomov. Now Lomov told, and your mother was humpbacked, Lomov was telling to Chubukov, who is going to be his father-in-law. So Lomov should keep it in mind that with whom he was quarreling. Lomov told Chubukov, and your mother was humpbacked, there was a hump in your mother's back. And clutches to his heart, he is getting again so much excited, and he felt that heart was beating louder, louder, louder. Something pulling in my side, my head, help, water. Now all these problem that started in Lomov, because he got so much excited and is telling, oh, something pulling my leg, something pulling in my side. That we know that sometimes it happened, he felt whenever he tried to go for sleep, that he felt that sensation, that pulling sensation, something is pulling in his side. Oh, my head, help, help, water. Now Chubukov, your father was a guzzling gambler. Your father was a gambler, means juaru, jua khelto. Your father was a gambler, Natalia. And there haven't been many backbeaters to equal your aunt. Natalia told, your aunt was a backbeater. There was not many people who was as, skillful backbeaters like your aunt. Who is the backbeaters? Backbeaters means are the people who criticize at your back. Means who is backbeater, who might appreciate you in front of you, but that people will criticize you at your back. These are backbeaters. So Natalia told, your aunt was a frustrated backbeaters. Something like this. Now Lomov. Here it is written in your book, see it's written Chubukov, but cut it and make it Lomov. This should be Lomov's speech, but in that book, in my book, I don't know whether in your book it's printed, it should be Lomov. Natalia, and there haven't been many backbeaters to equal your aunt. Okay, equal your aunt. This was the speech, and afterwards it should be Lomov. Okay, not Chubukov. It might be written as Chubukov. If it is written Chubukov, cut it and write down Lomov. My left foot has gone to sleep. Lomov is telling, my left foot has gone to sleep. Means my feet is getting numb. I didn't get any sense in my leg. You are an intruder. Oh, my heart. And it's an open secret that before the last elections, you bright. I can see stars, wear my hat. Oh, he becomes so much excited. He wanted to tell to Chubukov that I know it's an open secret, means everybody knows it right now. That before elections you tried to bribe means he tried to give bribe to MPs or MLAs, something, Natalia. It's low, it's dishonest, it's mean. Natalia is, and then he told, I can see stars, where's my hat? I can see stars, means he was so much excited. He felt sick, okay? He was feeling sick, he was not feeling well at all, and he felt that he had the sensation as if his side was being pulled by something, and he was feeling that excruciating palpitations, and now he could see stars at day. Stars at day means when a person is very much hurt, when he can sometimes he can actually, there's an idiom, 6 stars in that in the day. It doesn't mean that they go outside and look at the sky to see the stars. See stars is an idiom when somebody is so much hurt at these. Where's my hat? No, Natalia, it's low, it's dishonest, it's mean, Natalia is telling. It's low, it's very mean-minded. The way you are behaving with us is very dishonest, mean-minded. You are very dishonest. Now Chubukov. And you are just a malicious, double-faced intruder. Yes! Now Chubukov is telling, again Chubukov is telling to Lomov. Natalia told you it's dishonest, you are mean-minded. Chubukov told, and you are just a malicious. Malicious means very ferocious. Double-faced intruder. Intruder means who comes into others' matter. Double-faced means, actually double-faced means you are with two parties. You are with the both parties. You are with me, you are with the opponents. These are double-faced people. Okay, means somebody who is with me and who is at the same time who is with my enemy as well. This is double-faced. So Chubukov told that you are a malicious, you are a very ferocious man who always try to harm others, you know, and you are double-faced intruder. Yes. Now Lomov, here is my hat. He was searching where his hat was. My heart, which way? Where's the door? Now his condition was very pathetic. All his problem had started because of that excitement. He was tremendously excited, and now he wanted to go out. Where's the way? I could not see. See, it was actually the drama time. It was in the daytime, but he could not see where the door was. And he told, where's the door? Oh, I think I'm dying. My foot is quite numb. Numb means senseless. My foot has gone senseless. I'm dying. Goes to the door. And now he went towards the door. And Chubukov following him. And don't set foot in my house again. Chubukov went towards. You get out from my house. You know. Get lost from here. And don't come and set your foot on my house. Now Lomov staggers out. Staggers means walks with difficulty. Walks with difficulty. Staggers out. Devil take him. Lomov. Actually, this is a curse. Chubukov was cursing Lomov. Devil take him. Oh, God bless you. The opposite. Devil take him. Walks about in excitement. Now Chubukov was walking when Lomov had gone out. Oh, Natalia. What a rascal. Rascal means a foolish man. What a rascal. What trust can one have in one's neighbor up to that? Natalia was telling, oh, being a neighbor, how could a neighbor should behave like this? How could a neighbor behave like that? After this, anybody could not have any faith on their neighbors. Chubukov, the villain, the scarecrow. Chubukov was still in that excitement. The villain, the scarecrow. Scarecrow, you know? Scarecrow, the very structure that is installed in the field to fear away the birds, the crow. These are known as the scarecrow. Actually, why he has been compared? Because in appearance he was as if he actually becomes so angry with Lomov, and that's why he told. Now Natalia, the monster. First he takes our land, and then he has the importance to abuse us. Natalia told, oh, first he is taking our land, and next he is abusing us. Chubukov, and the blind hen, oi kana murgita. See, yes, the turnip ghost, one kind of ghost, I don't know what category turnip ghost is, one kind of ghost, has the confounded cheek to make a proposal and so on. What? A proposal? Now Chubukov is telling, how could that ghost had that power to come and with that proposal? That blind hen? A proposal, he is telling Natalia. What proposal? Natalia is asking. What proposal? Chubukov. Why? He came here to propose to you. Now Chubukov told Natalia. He came here to propose to you, Natalia. To propose to me? Why didn't you tell me so before? Now Natalia has got, changed. Natalia just got into that opposite side. Now Natalia is charging her father. He has come to propose me. Why you have not told me so far? Now Chubukov. So he dresses up in the evening clothes, the stuffed sausage, the Wygen-faced fawn. These are the different words has been used for insulting. Sausage is a, edible things. So here the stuffed sausage, he was telling this to Lomov. It was just insulting words that he was using this. And he told the Wygen-faced from. Wygen means just has been, whose face has been so much shrunk, and Wygen-faced from. Understand? So far today, yes, it's time up. So next day, again, we will continue where we are leaving it today. And thank you very much for being with me in my class. Thank you. See you in our next class.